The astrological constellation of Gemini is one of 88 in the night sky. Gemini was first discovered in the 2nd century by the astronomer Ptolemy. It's located in the northern hemisphere between Taurus and Cancer. The stars form the shape of the Roman numeral for 2 until a children's illustrator came up with a new figure. Now we trace the shape of 2 stick figures holding hands. These represent Castor and Pollux, who you will hear more about soon enough. You can find it by either starting from the asterism, the Big Dipper, or by starting with Orion. If you start from the Big Dipper asterism, follow the line of the handle and draw a cross section through the bowl of the Dipper. Keep going and it will point you right to the constellation Gemini. If you start at Orion, you can trace a line from his left foot, which is Rigel, to the tip of his sword, which is Betelgeuse. The line will take you right to your friend Gemini with no delay. If you are looking for Gemini, be sure to check in the winter and early spring. The summer sun will block out Gemini during June in the northern hemisphere. I cannot tell you about the great constellation Gemini without telling you the story of Castor and Pollux. See, according to Greek mythology, Castor and Pollux were twin brothers born of Leap. One was the son of the mighty Zeus, and one the son of Tyndareus, king of Sparta. Castor and Pollux became an amazing pair known as Dioscuri. The mortal twin Castor passed away and it hit Pollux hard. Pollux then begged his father Zeus. He said to Zeus that he must be with his brother. Zeus granted his request. Castor became one of the stars and so did Pollux. And that's how Dioscuri, the twins, are now in the night sky. When looking at the sky, there are the outlines of 2 bodies. On top of the left figure is the star Pollux, joined to the right by a figure headed by Castor. The Greeks were not the only ones with some ideas about what was happening in Gemini. In Egypt, they learned of the zodiacs and of Gemini by word of Greece, but they had unique ideas of their own. The famous twin stars were seen as 2 goats who were returning home to their herd. The location of the 2 goats was how they were able to tell time at night. The twins of Egypt are not the close friends found in the Grecian myth. They are instead representative of good and evil. Similar ideas are found in many cultures beyond Egypt and Greece. The constellation has a history in Roman, Arabic, Chinese, Indian, and Native American cultures. Pollux is the brighter of the twins and is rated as the 17th brightest star in the sky. This massive star hasn't lost any substantial mass. At 1.7 solar masses, Pollux has evolved out of the main sequence. The diameter is 10 times that of the Sun. Pollux is relatively close at only 34 light years away and has a visual magnitude of 1.16. To the surprise of many, Castor isn't a single star. It's a multiple star system. This system has 3 pairs of stars, all rotating around a central mass. The 2 main stars have a combined magnitude of 1.58 and slightly less massive than 3 suns. Castor is located at approximately 50 light years away. Castor's position at right ascension is 7 hours, 34 minutes, and 36 seconds. Castor's declination is 31 degrees, 53 feet, and 19 inches. Discovered in 1955 by Mr. George O. Abell, the Medusa Nebula got its name because of the glowing gas that swirls and tangles itself like the serpents of the mythic legend. It produces a magical glow that makes this nebula a beautiful feature. The Medusa Nebula was first thought to be the remnant of a supernova, but in 1971, Soviet researchers looking into the thermal characteristics and expansion classified it as a planetary nebula. Nebula or remnant, it's gorgeous. First discovered in 1745, then in 1750, Messier 35 or M35 lies 2,800 light years away. An open cluster that is actively forming new stars every day. M35 takes up a size of the sky as big as the full moon. It is easy to find and is brighter than the Medusa Nebula. NGC 2392 is a bipolar double-shell planetary nebula, but it is better known as the Clown-Face Nebula. This is a similar nebula to Medusa, but it has a special structure with 2 lobes instead of 1. The exact cause of this is not known, but it is indeed beautiful. Each lobe has the width of an entire light year.